Hey guys, what's going on? Today on How To, I'm going to show you how to make a melon and pumpkin farm. This farm was originally designed by ilmangle on the PC edition, link in the description. I've tweaked it for console to make it more reliable. This farm is by far better than others as it produces melons and pumpkins astoundingly fast. The reason for this is because the spawn areas and seeds are placed in a checkerboard pattern. This results in the most spawning spaces per seed. This farm is automatic, fast, reliable, and stackable. For this redstone build, you're going to need 15 redstone blocks, 59 powered rails, 40 detector rails, 1 comparator, 1 redstone torch, 3 redstone dust, at least 1 chest, at least 1 hopper, 2 levers, about 3 stacks of regular rails, 40 pistons, 40 trapdoors, 81 dirt, 1 hopper minecart, and a crap ton of blocks and slabs. And this, keep in mind, is for one module. Okay, so this is ilmangle's design, as copied from his tutorial. I do believe I made it correctly. I have tested out loads of times, I've changed it up a small bit, but I still can't get this mechanism here with the hopper to work. So I made my own mechanism that I have on my survival world, and I will show you how to recreate that, because what will happen here, if I can get it to work. So I do believe I said it correctly. So yeah, it clicks here, drops them all off. For some reason that one didn't work. Don't know, maybe it replanted, I don't know. But yeah, it goes through there, it stops, and then lets it go. And after a couple rinses of this, it stops working. And that's, as far as I know, only for console. And I do have a simple fix for it, and not only that, it makes it so much more compact. It's just, you're better off, to be honest. You're better off with the design I made. So yeah, this is a very, very good farm, and I will show you my design now. Okay, so this is the new system involved. It's way more compact, and as you see, it's actually toggleable. So I can make it stop, we can go again. So I don't know why you would ever use that, but you know, in case you want to stop the farm. But yeah, so literally all you have to do then is drop some diamond blocks there. Minecart can pick them up. It'll stop. As you can see, that'll depower the rail. As you can see, this starts moving in, and when that is finished, the minecart will loop around here, come through here, back up, and do it again. So now then we can apply this circuit onto that, and that's what we will be doing, and I'll show you now. 3, 4, and there you go, off again. So yeah, this is way more compact, but overall it's way more reliable. So yeah. Okay, so now what we want to happen is we want to make it so that it will come up this way, come here, go back down, and go up. So the way we are going to do that is, so this looks good. And here's what we will do now. So we're going to move this up one. And so the hopper. So as always, just like that, it goes up one. And now it's very important you don't have another hopper here. If you have another hopper here, that'll break it. So just don't do that. What you can do, however, is put a chest there. And if you don't want to need that, it's your storage, as I imagine you won't want to do with a farm this efficient just by one, is you can do that. And then you can expand it, and you can make multiple storage of that. So that's all good. Anyway, so now we're gonna have that going up there, and now we'll build our circuit. So it won't take very long. So I'll show you. So all I need is a, oh, that's wrong. Dust, and a comparator if I can find it. Ta-da! And now. Okay, so now what happens is, place this here. So now what happens is that it will get sent off this way, and the way we're going to do this one now using some little trickery. So, you know, if I actually decided to do it all correctly, then maybe you'd be able to follow. So all we have to do now... God damn it, why can't I make this? Yeah. And then like that. Like that. And so on. So we have to bring it over here. Ta-da! So now what happens is the minecart will come through like normal up here onto this. Hopefully I made it correctly, and sure, why not make it toggleable. All I do is put a lever there. It's very simple. And yeah, that's very simple, just like that there. So if I now get a hopper minecart, I throw it down here, give it a little nudge, should go up just as normal. Some fly out, but you'll have to put glass there to sort that out, but because it's just a testing order, that doesn't really matter. And as you will see, come up through, give in all of the items, that will all flow through here. Collected quite a bit, so we'll just take out a load of that so I can show you. And there you go, all dropped in. So now we will figure out how many this minecart has collected. 16, it's collected 16. And now it should drop in 16. That's perfect. So it's pretty much 100% reliable. Like, it'll never stop as far as I know. This circuit never stops, it just keeps on going. But every now and then the minecart can just go past and go back through without dropping any items off, but that rarely happens, and if it does, it'll just do it on next go, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, so this is I'm going to show you now how to make put in all the rails, make it so that the pistons go down, and everything like that. So I'm just going to break through this here to make it easier for me to see what's going on. So like this here. So you have the rails going through. Yeah. So you have this drop here after it runs through here, which I will show you. Drops down here, comes down, hits off of these rails here, comes through, and just does a huge loop like that. You're gonna have to be careful with your rail placement. It might take you a couple tries because rails are a little bit odd. And you have a trapdoor. You have water here with a trapdoor underneath it. And what you're gonna have to do there is you're gonna have to hang on. You are going to have a little drop there, so you're going to have to figure out where the hopper will go through. So if you give it a second, here it comes, and as you'll see, it'll go that way, and if it goes that way, then what you need to do is you need to have the rail facing that way. If it's going this way, it goes the other way. And oh crap, it'll go up through here, and it will come up, and it will touch all of these detector rails, I believe they're called, activating the pistons, firing down with trapdoors on them, so then they, you know, you can move around while in here. And sometimes this happens, don't worry, that'll fix itself. It doesn't really affect spawn rates because these spawn rates are quite ridiculous anyway, see? And yeah, so your trapdoors there, pistons fire down, pick them back up. So what happens here is it'll go through, detector rail, rail, detector rail, rail, and then whenever you have a detector rail, you have to put an iron block or a solid block. Otherwise you can use slabs. Slabs are, I guess they're not necessary, but it's easier to use slabs. The way you go is 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4. And yeah, you just loads of pistons, and that's how you do it. Okay, so that's how you make the melon pumpkin farm. Originally designed by Ilmango, I tweaked it. As you can see, if you watch the tutorial, it's very good farm, probably the best you could make. It's stackable, and yeah, so I want to thank you all for watching this how-to tutorial. Definitely more to come, as you see by my huge testing world that I have. I have many things to show you guys, and yeah, so I want to thank you all for watching this, and see you next time.